On January 19, 2005, Bill Alnor posted an article on his Christian Sentinel online magazine that reported that Hank Hanegraaff was soliciting funds to make up for donations that had apparently been lost in the mail by the Rancho Santa Margarita, California post office over a period of up to 3 months. Alnor said he contacted the same post office and no one was aware of a problem with CRI's mail. Alnor then filed a complaint with the U.S. Postal Inspection Service alleging that CRI was perpetrating mail fraud. Alnor's Christian Sentinel article opened with, Christian Research Institute, CRI, President Hank Hanegraaff has become the focus of a federal criminal mail fraud investigation sparked last week by an unusual urgent memo fundraising appeal letter he released on Friday on CRI's website. CRI had become used to Alnor making allegations of unethical activity against the ministry, but to claim that CRI was under a federal criminal mail fraud investigation went over the line. CRI's board of directors observed that this false claim was getting traction in the press and disturbing CRI's donors, and so they decided that the facts needed to be established in a court of law. Alnor's legal team of the ACLU and the law firm of Ross, Dixon, and Bell moved to have the case stricken from the court on the basis that it violated free speech protections enshrined in California law. The trial court judge rejected their motion, but Alnor appealed, and in 2007 he obtained a 2-to-1 decision from the Court of Appeal to have the lawsuit overturned. In his August 7, 2007 update on his website, Alnor proclaimed, "Victory! CRI Hank Hanegraaff loses meritless defamation lawsuit against Bill Alnor." A public statement released by CRI after the appellate court's ruling summarizes CRI's position on both Alnor's mail fraud allegation and the lawsuit. On February 28, 2007, the 3-judge Court of Appeal in California unanimously agreed with the trial judge that a preponderance of evidence showed that journalist William Alnor made false and negligent statements regarding the Christian Research Institute and its president, Hank Hanegraaff. The panel was split, however, on whether to impose liability on Alnor for his false statements. The issue on which they could not agree was whether Alnor made the statements with actual malice, beyond negligence, knowing them to be false allegations, which constitutes the extremely high threshold public figure plaintiffs must meet in order to impose liability for false statements. CRI's purposes for bringing this matter to the court were, number 1, that the ministry be vindicated of Alnor's outrageous charges, and 2, to expose his unprofessional and harmful journalistic practices. We are satisfied that the judgments rendered in the Court of Appeal's decision accomplishes both of those purposes. That is, CRI is vindicated of Alnor's charge of mail fraud, and Alnor's credibility as a journalist is seriously damaged. We believe an objective reading of the Court of Appeal's decision can yield no other conclusion. Furthermore, CRI's decision to file suit is supported by the fact that both the trial court judge and the presiding judge of the Court of Appeal determined that the clear and convincing evidence of actual malice was presented by CRI.